Well, hello there, everybody. How are you guys all doing? Hope you're rocking and rolling on this Saturday. And what do we have here? Well, it's time to give away the 2 Notes lead pedal, as promised. Have the winner right here, and I'm going to answer a bunch of your questions. I posted a video last week. I think there's like 50 questions on here, so we're going to try to get to all of them if possible. And let's just go ahead and get to the winner of the pedal. The winner of the pedal, boom, right here, is none other than Harvey Lord, who says, love the DI cab sim. So I'll put your picture up here, man, and send me a message here on YouTube. It has to be here on YouTube, and that way I can actually see that it's physically you. And then I'll give you all the rest of the information that you need. So congratulations, man, you will love this pedal. And I'll be demoing the other two, the La Crunch and the La Clean, and also giving those away as well. Now let's get to the questions. Question number 1 from Thomas, not gonna be able to pronounce that last name. What is your favorite punk band? And I'm actually not a huge fan of punk, so I honestly probably don't have a punk band, unfortunately. Sorry, homie. Jeff Watkins says, favorite Ninja Turtle? Raphael. Zane DePayne says, Yngwie or Slash? Ooh, I like them both. I'd probably go Slash over Yngwie, but I definitely like Yngwie a lot. Edgar says PRS, Gibson, or Fender. Fender all the way, all night and all day. Evan David says, will you subscribe to me and check out my channel? Sure. Let's see what you got, Evan. Nice. Subscribed. Hod Sergi Virg says, what's the best guitar for beginners? And I'm about to buy a Mexican Strat. Do you think that's a good choice? That's a very good choice. I actually recommend that. You know, you can get a Mexi Strat used for a decent price, and it's a very, very good guitar, especially to be starting on. Much better than when I started on. Tripwired Gaming says, you're a legend, Rob. Love your channel. Keep up the good work, brother. Well, thank you so much. That was a very nice comment. What is the best? Gaz Pro Techniques says, what's the best way to increase speed with your fret hand fingers? Seem to have hit a limit, and that's not, and it's not that quick. Awesome channel, by the way. First of all, thank you so much. I happen to have just released a lesson pack, Ultimate Speed Builder. Now, you can check that out. I will actually answer that, but more so than just that is, you know, you really want to start by minimalizing movement and just try to like really build this synchronization between your left and right hand. That helps a lot. Master of Puppets says, does fret matter? Does fret matter? Shade Snow says, do you have any Ibanez guitars, and what are your thoughts on them? My thoughts, Ibanez are awesome. I don't really own any of them, but I've wanted an RG550 for a very long time. Kermit323, what up? Says, how long have you been playing guitar? I've been playing guitar, I would say 12, I think it's 12 or 13 years now, probably closing in on 13, more so now. But yeah, a little while, not quite like that 20-year cool status player yet, but one day, hopefully. Stefano Madalena? I hope maybe I'm pronouncing that correctly. Can you gent? Greetings from Argentina. I cannot gent, but I have a video lesson where I learn how to gent coming out very soon with my buddy Guillaume. Ding Dong says, are you my dad? Hey son. Funky Monkey 1886 says, what are your favorite hair care products, and what are your thoughts on Fishman Fluence pickups? I use whatever is on sale, to be honest. And Fishman Fluence pickups, you know, I've played them and they sound great, but I'm a big old Duncan guy over here. Austin Matthews says, can you teach me the ways of your awesomeness? It all starts with this pinky. You don't need it, you only need these 3 fingers. No, I'm just joking. Learn how to use your pinky. Mr. Dinky says, could you do a 5 easy licks? You should know. You know what? That sounds like a great video idea. And I'll do it. Ooh, random guy man. What up, bro? Says, Jimmy Page or Tony Iommi? Jimmy Page by a long shot. You know, I'm not like the biggest Black Sabbath fan, you know. I like a lot of their stuff. You know, obviously Tony is amazing and a legend. but Jimmy is the man for me. Christian Hirschfeld says, as far as I know, you don't play in a band. Why? I bet you would write a lot of good stuff. Greats. I do play in a band. We have a band called Turnbuckler, just strictly for fun. And you guys can check out, I have my EP will be out in January. It's just going to be like self-produced, all that stuff, so the quality isn't like big old studio quality, but I just want to release something. And in all my demo videos, I have original music. So if you want to hear some tunes. Chosen Hopes says, would you rather have an expensive amp, a cheap guitar, or an expensive guitar and a cheap amp? Have good holidays. Well, have good holidays to you as well, man. And I would probably rather have a cheaper guitar and a more expensive amp, because the amp is going to sound really, really good. And a cheap guitar can sound pretty good through an expensive amp, but an expensive guitar through a really cheap amp is just going to sound terrible. What do I do to warm up? I do a bunch of different chromatic things. If I had a guitar in my hand, boom, beat some of this, a little bit of that, some of this, little bits of that. No, just, you know, it's probably pretty boring stuff, just basics. I run through some scales and do all that kind of stuff. Do I like Guns N' Roses? I love Guns N' Roses. Slash is amazing. Chrono says, favorite metal band. Current favorite metal band. I don't know. Probably like Alluvial or Conquering Dystopia. That's the kind of stuff that I really dig. Sam Santana says, what would be your very best advice that you can give to any guitarist out there? Learn lots, play all the time, and just make sure that you're playing whatever kind of like music is that you love. So I think that's you know, probably the best advice I can give. And talk in a really high pitched voice all the time. What is? Oh, here's a good one. Nicholas Penn. Ooh, I can't pronounce your last name, but it says, what is your least favorite guitar that you own and why? My least favorite guitar would probably, you know, it's my favorite for one reason and my least favorite. It's probably that Crackle Charbel that I have. I love the way that it looks. I love that it's from the 80s. I hate how small the neck is, and that custom pickup is just way too hot for me. I like lower output pickups. So it's like I love it and I hate it. How to make alternate picking perfect? I cannot answer that one, unfortunately, because I don't even know that, because I don't have the best alternate picking in the world. As you know, there's people like Yngwie and Rick Graham and all those guys. JJ Carchi says, what inspired you to play guitar? Huh. Eddie Van Halen. No, I got to hear Hot for Teacher. My dad played it for me in the car. I remember hearing that tapping part. I'm like, what is that? And he was just like, it's Eddie Van Halen. I was like, whoa. You know, just really amazed by the sound of what Eddie was doing. And then it was, from Eddie was like Mark Tremonti, and just got into all kinds of different guys. But yeah, definitely Eddie Van Halen. How old was I when I first started playing guitar? I was like 15, going on to 16. So that is, you know, I had started before, but then I just gave up and quit. And then that summer I picked it back up again. How old am I? I am 28 years old. Webby Gaming says, who is your favorite YouTube guitarist? Favorite of all? Rick Graham would definitely be up there. I'll throw him out there. How many guitars do I own? No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, I think. Dark Doe says, sub. Sup? How old am I? A lot of people want to know how old I am. 28. What's your favorite guitar that you've ever owned? Well, I have two favorites. It is that Acacia right there, the one that I helped design, and the recent one, that's my signature guitar. And then this one, I have just kind of been head over heels with it, because it's like the guitar I didn't know that I needed in my life. Huh. I was like, is that what he was doing when he did that? But yes, those two are my favorites for sure. I just love the way they feel and sound, and I just, you know, they're the ones that I'm always reaching for. But recently, the Kronos has been like my go-to. Alright guys, that will be it. Sorry if I did not get to your question, and tried to answer as many of them as I could. And other than that, congrats to the winner of the pedal. And I will be seeing you on Monday with some regular scheduled videos. Later, guys. Hope you all have a great rest of the day. Peace out. High five. Whoa, didn't see that coming.